Well, this is my site. Guess it goes back how far you want it. But there's some people there. There's my picnic table. And my fire pit already is still hot. So somebody, oh wow. Somebody left this going. So maybe I can just stir it up and get it going. That would be nice. So there's some people over there. I hear an axe going. Going for wood. I don't see much wood around here. Alright, so now I have to figure out where I'm going to put my tent and my clam. So, alright, tent is up. So now I work on getting the clam set up. And then I want to go check out the bathroom situation. I saw a padlock on the woman's side. So I might need to stop and ask the camp host about that. Alright, getting things inside the tent. I've got my little heater if I need it, the battery pack right there, which I'll talk about that later. My cot and my stuff, my toilet. I need to go find out if they even have a toilet here. But yeah, this is my site. There's nobody there. There's somebody way over there, but it's pretty like nothing behind me, so I'm gonna need to go find wood. And then my clam is over here. It's got sun hitting it right now. So I have a panel I can put up to block the sun as well, or wind or rain. And there's my picnic table. I don't really have clamps. Oh, I might have some clamps. I don't know, to hold it down. I'll look. But I'm pretty much set up. I'm going to drive and go find out about the bathroom situation, because that's kind of important. So the first night's dinner is the beef stew I made at home, and it is frozen, and it is still frozen. So I'm going to boil some water and kind of get it unfrozen, and then I'll put it in the pan and heat it up, and that's what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I haven't even eaten all day, which is crazy, but so I finally ate a Nutri-Grain bar, but I guess just being excited about coming and everything, I didn't want to stop to eat. Before I burn my bagel, I want to show you how I did it. I just use this as a little cover, and then I just put butter on it and put it there, and it's nice and toasty, a little burnt. But my first one, perfect. And anyway, so that works. Now I'm going to just wipe that out and fry up my eggs. Or it's just scrambled eggs and ham and cheese. And that will be my breakfast. Hey YouTube family, this is Francie with Finding Joy. And I thought I would do just a little vlog about my camping trip so far. I got here Sunday, and this is Tuesday, so this is my second full day, my third day here, my second full day, and it's really nice. The temperature has been wonderful. It does get a little cold at night, but I think I'm prepared. I've got nice warm things to sleep in, a warm blanket and a sleeping bag. I tried a heater for the first night, but my battery only let it run for like an hour maybe. And because I'm in the forest, I can't get enough solar power to recharge my battery. So yeah, but I have enough power to charge my phone, and that's the main thing. As long as I have my phone so I can contact my daughter, and make videos, because that's important. But I'm really enjoying my stay. I think last night I was reflecting a lot about just feeling guilty being out here. I don't know why you feel guilty. Maybe because as a mom for so many years, and you try to do something for yourself, and you feel guilty. My youngest daughter is home. She's 19, and when I was that age, I would have loved time home alone. So I know it's not that she needs me there or wants me there. I don't know. Why do you feel so guilty and selfish? I don't know. It's hard to deal with because I even thought maybe I should leave today and get back home. And everything's fine with her, and the animals are fine. So I don't know what that is because I like it here. I don't know. If it bothers me though, and I hope that maybe once she gets more settled, that that will go away. So, because my other 3 older kids are kind of on their own. My second daughter, she's still in college, so she's not just on her own. She's still finding her way, and so I don't know. I wish I didn't feel guilty. But besides that, this place is really wonderful. Disadvantage is no pets, and I would come out here more on the weekends, especially when I had a 3-day weekend like Martin Luther King Day. I'd come back, but I can't bring my animals, and so there we go. That's unfortunate because the campground's not full. I think there's maybe 20 sites, and there's still empty spots, which is good because when I try to book anywhere closer to me, everything is booked up. I've been trying to look for a place for Martin Luther King Day weekend, and I can't find anything. So, I don't know. This would have been a good spot to come back several times if they would allow animals. So, that's tough. And even the places that allow animals, you can't be by water because of the alligators. I have little dogs. And I know I couldn't have stopped an attack. Just same with coyotes. I mean, I'm sure there's coyotes here. I saw deer yesterday. Oh, and a hawk. I have some videos of a hawk that came and just stayed by me. I don't know how long. I was afraid to move. But he just sat in the tree looking for something to eat. So that is amazing to watch. I'm not going to hike very much. I did hike way in the woods yesterday, but it is hunting season and you have to be really careful. I don't have anything bright orange to wear. I guess I should get a vest, and maybe that would, and wear that when I hike, or a hat. I don't know. I like my hat. I switched hats today. I've been wearing my baseball hat, and I thought it's time to change hats. And I actually changed my t-shirt. Same hoodie. I only have one hoodie. I like a hoodie because it has the front pockets. I do have I have other long sleeve shirts, but they don't have that pocket. And I'm wearing this little buff that my daughter got me before COVID. But yeah, so this has been nice. I sleep in it and it just gets toasty. Gonna be in the 70s today, so it's gonna be nice. And I'm gonna walk by the river a little bit. I may take some crocheting and sit down there and crochet a little bit. And I think I'm gonna take my clam down. I haven't even used it, which, I don't know. I think if you were staying somewhere for 2 weeks, and it would rain, you definitely would use it. So it hasn't rained. I just sit outside most of the time. I go in my tent. Last night I went in my tent a little bit early, maybe around 8 or stuff, because I just do things in there and I can read, and it's nice. My tent is roomy. It's a 6-person tent, but I don't know how you'd fit 6 people in there. It's just room for me and my stuff. I might be able to fit my daughter in there. But even if my daughter were to go camping with me, I've thought about getting a 2-room tent. Mostly because, I have to go to the bathroom so much in the middle of the night. And so that, nobody wants to see somebody going to the bathroom. I could get an outside tent, like the shower tent, and use that for the bathroom. That's something else to carry. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. It just depends if I'm able to get a camper and that kind of stuff, or my van. I don't know. Who knows? You just got to play it by ear, not think too much about it. Sun's peeking through the trees, so that's nice. It's really nice and peaceful. There are people here. And I heard a generator last night. It runs almost all night, and I'm not sure why, because you don't need a heater. I'm not sure what they're running. Who knows? They've got some men and their boys. Oh my goodness, they're already packing up. I guess they just came for one night. Oh, that's sad. That's a lot to do. It's funny, I see people bring cargo trailers, and they're not bringing cargo trailers that are built out. The cargo trailer is filled with camping stuff. So I guess I don't feel bad when I think about all the stuff I brought. Other people bring a lot of stuff too. So all I can say is if you're single and you hesitate about going camping, you really just have to get out there and do it. Now, I do like time alone, but I do like to be able to talk to somebody, like sitting around the fire. It's nice to reflect and think a lot, but sometimes it's better to have conversations with other people, because that reflecting can sometimes send you into a depression. You start thinking, like yesterday I was feeling guilty, and that I wouldn't have if I was sitting there talking to somebody, because we wouldn't have been talking about that. Or even if I brought it up, that person would say, don't feel guilty, So, yeah, get out there. Just get out there and do it. The first night will be scary. This is I think my second time going camping. I'm going to drink my coffee because it's going to get cold. It probably already is. It's still a little warm. I'm going to have eggs and ham this morning for breakfast. I just had oatmeal yesterday. Sometimes I like to keep it simple. All my meals have been pretty simple. Yesterday I had chicken and some vegetables, and it was leftovers from home that I had frozen, and I just heated them up in a pan, and there I was. This morning I'm going to make eggs and ham, and then I don't know if I'll eat lunch. I don't get hungry very often, but I do have some bagels that I brought that I could toast in a pan. I don't know. If not, that's fine. For dinner, I've got some ham in a can, not in a can, but those ham-shaped things. And I've got hash browns. And so I'm going to do that. I don't have any vegetables. I wish I would have brought my zucchini, but that doesn't even go with that. So I'll make ham and hash browns, and I might make some more eggs. Just make like a little breakfast for dinner. I think that's what I'm going to do tonight for sure. And I say I think, I'm for sure. That doesn't even make sense in one sentence. And I'm going to pack up the clam today because, in the morning everything is wet. And so while the clam gets dried out this afternoon, I'm just going to go ahead and take it down so that's ready and get things organized in my Jeep. And tomorrow I have to be out of here by 1. But my daughter has a doctor's appointment in the afternoon, and I don't remember if it's at 3. I don't know, but I don't want to leave too late. There's that. Message came in there. And then another message. So, I'm going to tell you about a friend that came to visit me. I'm going to make another video about this. This is just a vlog about how things are going. This has been wonderful. The temperature is wonderful. I still have all day today, so I'm going to take advantage of it and go, like I said, and sit by the river. I may hike down that trail a little bit, but not too far because of the hunting. And just enjoy nature. The sun is coming through the trees. It's making all those rays. I'll turn the video around when I can. I can't do it while I'm filming. And I listen to the birds, a lot of birds. It's been wonderful. I hate to get back to real life. I think about going back to teaching, and he was just like, But we'll get back. I really wish I could have found a place for Martin Luther King weekend that took animals, but everything is booked up. So I'll just stay home, I suppose. But anyway, All right, I will let this video come to an end, and I'm going to turn around and get some of this sun coming through. The moon was wonderful last night too. I can't see it from here very well. Through the trees I can see it, but when I went to the bathroom and saw it through the clouds, that was amazing. So you all have a wonderful day whenever you're watching this, and find joy and be blessed. Hey YouTube family, this is Francie with Finding Joy, and I'm just kind of doing a vlog to close out my trip. I was going to do it on the drive home, but I'm not going to video while I drive this time. I'm going to be on the highway, and it's one thing when I just drive around, but not on the highway. So the camping trip has been a huge success. The weather was perfect. You couldn't ask for any better weather. It did get cold at night, but I had warm clothes to sleep in, and warm socks and a warm blanket and a sleeping bag. So the first night was probably the coldest, but I survived. It was okay. It was like 48. So then it was in the 50s the last 2 nights. Yesterday I hiked a lot. I probably got more exercise in the last 3 days than I have in a month. Just walking around, getting firewood and sawing it and using the axe to break it up. So there's a lot more physical work. So if you don't like physical work, camping is probably not for you unless you bring somebody along to do that for you. But I mean, that's the kind of work, that kind of work doesn't bother me. Yeah, because I guess you're not dealing with people or teenagers or, so most teenagers are okay. It's the ones that have an attitude, but for the most part, they're good kids. It's just dealing with over 100 of them every day. I think that gets overwhelming. That was just a side note. So the camping trip has been a success. I did try the showers out yesterday, and though you can't tell it with my hair because, it's crazy. They were nice. They do have hot water, so you have hot water here, which is nice. I loved my fires. I think I do a pretty good fire. But that time when you're just sitting there looking at the fire, your thoughts can wander to places that I don't like. And so that's something I need to learn how to control more and not let my thoughts wander to places that make you feel sad or depressed or leads you in that direction. I'm not sure why it does that, but it just does. So sometimes I'll start texting people, and that helps because it gets your mind off it. Or you can always watch a YouTube video, but then you're on your phone. But I would flip through and look for something to distract my thoughts. So I can't, when you're sitting in the dark, it's hard to work on anything. I guess I could do puzzles and stuff by, my light. Maybe do some word searches. Something. If I read, I get tired and I start to fall asleep. So reading is out. Maybe listening to a book. So just some options I'll have to think about just to keep me from going down that road. Because that was hard. But then the next morning, everything would be fine. And during the day, I'm fine. So it was the fire sitting there, just thinking about things. And Satan is really good at bringing thoughts to your mind that are going to make you sad and that will send you to a depression, especially somebody who suffers with that. So, and I don't medicate, so I have to be really careful, and I have to watch these clues so I can tell when it's going to happen so I can stop it. Besides that, and I like to stay at least 2 nights, if not 3. One night is too much. That's a lot of work for one night, just to set up and then to have to take down the next morning. That is not fun to me. And I see people do it. People at the campsite next to me has had 3 different people since I've been here. Somebody when I got here, and they left the next morning. And then somebody came in that day, they left the next morning, and now there's a new person there. And I don't know if they're packing up or not, but they may be if they want to get home for New Year's Eve tomorrow. Well, they could stay tonight, so maybe they're staying another night. It's a dad and his daughter, so that's neat. Campground's a lot fuller tonight, probably because people have more time off. But there also are sites that are blocked off because of the virus, and I don't know why, because these sites are far apart. So all in all, this was a very successful camping trip. I did see a few mosquitoes, and when I saw them, I sprayed myself again, but not too bad. As far as bugs, wonderful. Winter camping in Florida, it's wonderful if you can find a spot. I think what's hard about finding spots now is because of the virus, they have many blocked off. So I'm going to call a campground that's close to me, and I'm just going to ask them if that's the situation, because I just can never get a spot there. And that place is really close to me. It would be fun to, camp there consistently. But anyway, I don't want to make this too long because this is going to be tagged on to some other videos. But all in all, this has been wonderful. I was blessed to be able to come. This is pack up morning. And usually at that time, I'm usually ready to pack up and go and get on the road. I don't want to get on the road too early because of traffic. So the tent's not wet, so I can start taking that down and just get things loaded. I was going to eat oatmeal this morning, but I'm typically not hungry in the morning. You know what? I have apples. I think I'll eat an apple and that's it. That way I don't... Well, I wasn't going to dirty much anyways, just boiling water. I have my coffee already. That's one thing I do look forward to. I don't know why, but drinking your coffee. There's just something about it outside. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching my videos. I appreciate you all. I have developed a friendship with some of you, and that's been a huge blessing, and so I'm thankful for that. And I'm going to be sharing a visitor that I had as well. So thank you, and you all be blessed and find joy. I think one of my favorite times of camping is when you sit by the fire at night and just listen to the bugs chirp. It's pretty quiet. I don't even hear people talking. I think you're far enough away that you really can't hear people. Temperature is really nice. I think it's going to be in the upper 40s, low 50s. The moon is coming out. It's very nice.